Hey everybody, welcome back to, I believe, the 5th episode, if my memory serves me correct and my eyes, of the 5th season of Fargo. This is called The Tiger. The Tiger. Which, we know who that refers to. Something I learned in the last week or so. Another reactor researching with Will reached out and said, hey, you know, we're the only two people actually reacting to this show. And I'm like, no way. Can't be just us two. And I searched. And yeah, as far as I can tell, we're the only two right now. There's other people doing like reviews and podcast things, but nobody's actually watching it and reacting to it live. Which is weird because back in the old days, back in the good old days, loads of reactors were watching Fargo. Like, Season 1 has like a billion, you count them. An eighth of the population of the Earth reacted to the first season of Fargo. So yeah, it feels weird. There are only been a few people reacting to it. Anyway, there'll be more in future. Go do your own research. Search yourself. Last time, Roy killed a man and rode off on a horse into the sunset. There was a leaning tree of Pisa. You saw it. Also, the main family survived a break-in and a kidnapping attempt. We went to the hospital and Wayne he's on some kind of drugs. I recognized the actor. I woke up, this is a weird story, but 4 nights ago I was like, he was in that Black Mirror episode. Recent season. I won't say which one, but he was in one of them. That's where I know him from. Anyway, that has nothing to do with anything. But yeah, he's in the hospital. I presume he'll be back on his feet soon, maybe. And I feel like Roy has to come get Nadine himself and show up on his horse. He's not going to show up. He's not going to show up on a horse. He could though. Also, the feds, I completely cut them out of the last week's reaction, their scene, because it was just sort of boring, you know? I know there's supposed to be, I notice like every season or so there's like 2 characters like this, but it just, I don't know. Until they do something interesting, or they're in a scene with somebody interesting, they get cut. I want to see them get into a big shootout, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Right. You ready for the tiger? We've already had the tiger. The first 4 episodes could have been called the tiger. Especially the first one and the 4th one. The no room. Why are we starting here?
Your son had a serious electrical event.
A serious electrical event.
I want a moment alone with my husband.
So you can get your stories straight?
Yes.
Get out.
Exactly.
She's a wolf in sheep's clothing, that one. We keep her close for now.
She's dead right. Maybe it should be called The Lion. This one. Hey, has that popped up every episode? I don't remember that.
The tiger, spelled Tiger, is one of the fiercest hunters on Earth.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she's sleeping here because her house is burned down.
The tiger is most dangerous when cornered.
When cornered, yeah. Or in a bed, in a nice, comfy bed.
These men would like to talk to you.
Get out of there. They're going to take you to the sanitarium.
We're very concerned,
There she goes.
the last few days.
I don't agree to this.
You've been having some kind of psychotic... Okay, well, maybe that's too strong a word. We're worried that you've become a danger to yourself or others.
What are you going to do?
If you take me, I'm going to try and blind you boys. Break your fingers.
Ooh.
Bite off both your noses.
They're not
Maybe
dissuaded.
You heard the story where I burned a fella alive? And they came for me.
She's playing into it. Ah,
I told you.
she told you, fellas. They still got her though. How's she gonna get out of this one? Maybe the cops can help her. You know the two friendly cops? Not the feds.
Shoot.
Yeah, I know.
It's done.
What about Scotty? Is she still here? I'd be worried about the other eye, Danish. She's a predator.
Though it may look like the tiger has given up, look closer.
I'm looking at her eyes.
Even now, she plans an escape.
Yeah, but how? Yeah, but how?
What a day.
Who's the voiceover guy? Who's doing the voiceover? I know the voice. Is it somebody in the cast this season, or is it somebody else? Maybe it'll come to me. Maybe I'll have to wait till the end. I'll think on it.
Jeez, I must look afraid. Mascara down my face, my nose running. So embarrassed.
Yeah, dude, come on.
You wouldn't have a hanky, would you?
Is he good? God, she got him. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Christ. Holy shit. Oh, God damn.
Here we are.
Do you think she injected her with it? Now just walk out like you work here. Easy peasy. I was worried when she was strapped down.
I'm so glad we could do this.
Says he's been talking things through with your Mr. Graves. Thought he'd be here.
Thought we'd see him today.
Let me guess. The last time you negotiated with a woman
Was over the price of a Tijuana blowjob.
Why does she have to be weird?
Are we friends yet? Good.
I want to buy your bank.
She's gonna buy
Your bank, because I looked at your numbers.
She's buying a bank.
And you don't have enough cash on hand to satisfy U.S. banking regulations.
Now hold on.
She's
just
playing
a
hardball,
second,
dude.
Lady.
You see, I'm going to knock 10 million off my offer because you called me lady.
We just
Pipe down, pony boy. Because I'm in the debt business, and I want to get into the credit business.
Yeah, it's true. She's gonna get both sides.
But I need to test the waters and make sure the government will let me do both. But if you hate women more than you love money, I'll just take my millions elsewhere. I expect your answer by end of business today.
Well, at least you've got some tasty burgers and... I was trying to think, because she wasn't in the no room, right? I was like, well, what? We're not in the no room for the first time. What are we in? The only other word in her background was exit. So we're in the exit room. She was going to get up and exit all of that scene. She was going to make her offer and she was going to get out of there. But that's a stupid way to read into it, because she could have done anything and then gotten out of there. You know, she could have rejected them and exited. Just because everybody's exiting, nobody's staying the night. So, yeah. That's the trouble when you try to read into things a bit too much. Anyway, what you still doing here? Yeah, no, does she have a key card? Just walk out. Just climb out the window. You know, like the staff do. The staff window.
Hi.
Hey, I'm new.
Here, it's supposed to snow later. Second.
You're not Sarah. Where's Sarah?
It's my first day.
Yeah, first day.
Sarah's the one with...
Yeah, go. Go, 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 go. Oh, code blue. Code blue.
Here you are. Hi.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay.
Yeah, grab her. Well, here comes Roy. Are these two gonna meet?
Mrs. Lyon.
Do they?
Well,
He knows. Roy knows everything that's going on, but she doesn't. She doesn't know Roy. Roy knows her. She doesn't know Roy. Right? Yeah. Because she doesn't know about Nadine yet. This is fascinating. I wanted these two to meet. Or have a showdown of some sort.
actually, Roy Tillman from over Stark County. I was hoping we could talk.
And what exactly are we talking about?
Well, your daughter-in-law.
Oh. See,
Oh, what's she done now?
he's coming straight out with it.
She married me.
The truth. Holy shit. I wasn't expecting this.
Okay, sailor. What are you gonna cost me?
Excuse me.
Never to be seen again.
She wants to buy him. That's not going to work with Roy.
Good God. Don't tell me you want her back.
Is it just the money, or have you always been this high and mighty? And me with my hat in hand, just trying to do what's right.
May I have the details of this alleged matrimony, please?
Have you got that? She got the deed and everything.
June 3rd, 2007. We got married at the ranch. My second, her first.
Good picture.
Well, I'll tell you, there were nights I figured she must have been dead. Mountain lions, Mexican rapists.
Well, she did find a lion.
So you can understand my relief when the report came in, said she'd been found.
All right. I get the picture. Listen, Slick.
Slick, wow.
Nothing would make me happier.
Yeah, she does want. She wants River.
But she is married to my son.
Granddaughter.
And he loves her.
Too.
And she's the mother to my granddaughter, whom I'm fond of.
Bible says the wife is the property of the husband.
Oh, jeez, dude. Dude. She just docked 10 million off that banker for calling her lady. I don't think bringing up property is going to win her over, you know? From the Bible. This is a fascinating pair. I was wondering in the first 4 episodes just how much Roy believes the things that he says and how much he's just doing it to have power and control over his area. You know, big fish in a small pond sort of thing. But he's not dropping his mask with her. If it is a mask. So maybe it isn't. But, I don't know. There's something behind his eyes, you know? I like that she doesn't take his bullshit as well. A little bit of it, you know? She's like, yeah, I get it. She kind of cuts through what he's saying to get to the point. She must know that he's behind the stuff that's been happening, though, right? The kidnapping? That must be her first thought.
Hi, they said... Oh.
Careful, Danish.
Sorry.
Another tiger.
Should I be... do you want me to sit in on this?
Maybe.
No, the sheriff was just leaving. I could see my way clear to writing a check. And between your re-election and my business dealings, I'm sure neither of us want any sordid details coming out. Is that reasonable enough for you?
No way.
So, that's who you are.
He was just feeling around.
Her name's Nadine.
Not anymore.
This is fascinating. I wonder how she's going to use this new information for her own personal gain.
Women, am I right?
Don't say anything, Danish.
Here's my card.
Well, son, I'm not sure I can negotiate with a man named after a breakfast meat.
Yeah.
And who might you be?
Scotty.
Oh, Scotty.
Well, he's a muffin. You got a boy's name. What's next? A monkey with a hat?
Jeez.
Nice meeting you there, Scotty.
Oh, what do you think? Don't say it.
Well, I'll expect your call.
Oh, we'll be seeing each other again.
Danish, you can see the danger, can't you? Oh, jeez, everybody's in the scene. I had to pause it. Everybody's here. Well, okay, like 5 people are here. Roy meeting Scotty, I think, is significant because it kind of leans towards him being the father, maybe a little bit, just because they met, and also because she exists at all, maybe that. Anyway, somebody finally mentioned the Danish thing. Now, what is Indira doing here? Specifically. Because she hates Lorraine. It's one of those days.
Did you have Dorothy lying committed this morning? It's because she escaped. Call just went out on the radio.
She got out of there. Did you hear that, Roy? Oh, Gators. Standing by.
Yeah, we're going with plan B. Take the husband.
Oh, Wayne.
Yes. Pass me to Bowman.
You didn't have to send her to babysit me.
Just give him the damn phone.
He wants to talk to you. He trusts you more than he trusts me.
You stay here.
Stay in the car.
I'm the law.
You're the getaway driver. You mess everything up. Stay in the car.
The female...
I thought she got out of the building.
She is a literal genius when it comes to saving her young.
Now what?
And protecting her mate.
Well, now you have to save Wayne from these guys.
I'm looking for my cousin Wayne Lyon.
Any of them recognize her?
Third floor.
Wayne's gonna be still drugged up though, probably. How's she gonna get him out?
Hold it!
You're staying the fucking car.
I don't think he's gonna stay. You're a winner, Gator. A winner. Oh, what's he gonna see? Oh, it's the feds.
Just forgot some of your paperwork, hon. Back in a jiff.
You just stay here again. She's so confused. Hey, Jordan.
Well, about fucking time.
Is this the guy who wanted to do his own?
Supposed to get Jello and broth. Hey, they said I could get some Jello and broth.
He did his own operation.
2 days I'm sitting in this stupid bed waiting for you people to rip out 6 feet of my intestines.
I'm glad he's back.
All of you people sneaking around here pretending you're so nice, but I know who you really are.
Oh, Jesus.
Whatever happened to grace and dignity?
He's just an innocent man, Nadine. He's a bit of a jerk, but
Here's just trying to help.
you don't have to kill him. He's just likely unconscious. He's fine. Oh, she's gonna swap the names. Good thinking. Oh, they're gonna grab that guy. Oh, did she originally go in there to do this? Because they don't know what he looks like, right? They should. They should have done the research, but they don't. And he's unconscious, so they'll just grab that guy and think it's him. Maybe?
Let's get you to the bathroom, yeah?
Sure.
Oh, I just went.
That's good, hon.
He's still a bit.
Oh, hold on, my foot's unconscious. Oh.
I get that. You can't walk on it though. You have to wait till the blood rushes back.
Stay here, okay?
We're gonna play a game, you see? Be very quiet.
This lock? Turn it when I'm gone. And don't come out until I say.
I'd stay in there with him. Hey, look, it says his name on this one. On this one, look. She must have been wrong at reception. How are they gonna get a body past without the alarm going off though? Oh, because we're in the regular hospital. We're not in the psych ward anymore. That's why. There's no alarm in the regular hospital. Anyway, hey, Joaquin, and I don't know her name. I just know Jaqueen and Mrs. Jaqueen. That damn it, Roy, putting that shit in my head. But yeah, they can't just carry the body of that unconscious man past reception, even in a normal hospital. So how are they going to do it?
Oh, Nadine.
Dorothy, he means. Sorry.
Miss Lyon, it's okay. We're here to help you, okay?
Those guys here.
We'll find a room and we can talk.
Gator. This is pretty tense. I like it. They should recognize Gator. They've met him.
You're supposed to wait in the truck.
FBI's here.
Doesn't matter, we got her husband.
Oh, they're just gonna roll him out. Where's the woman at reception?
This is my partner, Agent Meyer. Here you go.
Meyer.
They're looking for you. All right, let's find a room.
Yeah,
You're okay.
Room.
Uh-oh.
Only the tiger shark is a more dangerous foe.
I'll be quick.
Have you seen a woman? Like light brown hair?
What's her name? Mrs. Lyon?
She's gone.
Dorothy?
She's gone. Wow, there really was a window. Isn't this really high up?
Mrs. Lyon.
Lorraine's been in a lot this episode.
You're a debtor. $192,000.
Oh, do you have her policy?
Medical bills.
Golfing
Credit
bills.
cards. Don't feel bad. Over 90% of American adults are debtors.
Is that true?
You see it, right? The cage you're in.
I see it.
At least the animals in the zoo fight.
Holy shit.
Just know that when you talk to me, you're talking to the zookeeper. My psychotic daughter-in-law escaped a locked psychiatric ward.
Yeah, she does that.
Are you going to look for her? Or are you going to sit drinking coffee in the one house in the state where I know that girl ain't at?
She could be coming here to get her daughter. See? I'm looking in the trees. Psst, psst. Oh, bird noises. There she is.
I'm so happy to see you. Sheriff Roy.
Uh-oh.
Where did you hear that name?
He came to visit.
He was here at Grandma's. He said to say hi.
It's just someone Mama used to know.
He's definitely not your dad.
ID, please.
What?
But I'm leaving.
I have my orders.
I hired you.
I appreciate that, sir. I insist.
He's got an eye patch.
ID, please.
Who else could it be? This guy's really a stickler for the rules.
Have you seen Scotty? What? I can't find her.
Well, I guess you better find Mrs. Lyon's granddaughter.
You
Toy
had
box.
one job, dude.
1065.
She came in the back way. They thought that she'd come by car, or somebody would come by car. Hey, my favorite. I haven't seen him since episode 1. He's in the cage too. Oh, what the hell?
I made coffee.
We're gonna live here now. The only person she trusts.
Why not? Looks like I'll be up for a while. We got half the force looking for you.
He had breakfast for dinner.
No munch this episode, by the way. No, he's probably eating pancakes.
You got some cartoons you could watch?
You could watch that guy playing golf.
They turned off the cable last week.
Oh, crap.
But I think there's a Little Mermaid DVD somewhere in the living room.
Do you want him?
Princesses are dumb.
See, she's not into them.
Who in the history of the world has had a week like the one you just had?
Amelia
Earhart, maybe.
You got a nice face. Kind in the eyes.
Well, I can be scary when I need to. Just ask my husband.
Is that him?
That's him.
In the garage?
Yeah.
What's he doing in there?
Practicing.
It's been hours.
He's gonna be pro.
Don't get me started on the putter.
How do you practice putting on that?
You ever have a dream where you wake up one day and you realize you're just not tall enough to reach it?
Wow, what a line.
Keeps thinking it's the gear. Maybe with better gear.
I need to leave Scotty here for a few days.
You're not serious.
I gotta do something.
What you gonna do?
She's not safe.
She's gonna kill everybody in that family?
You tell me the truth, and I'll see if I can help you out.
Ooh.
Okay. Some fellas came for me the other day. And again on Halloween.
Yeah.
Who?
My husband.
Her ex.
The first one.
Sort of.
I was 17. 15 when they took me in. That's a whole other story. They never hate you when it's going their way, you know?
Ooh.
You said they.
Can I leave her here or what?
Of course you can. She was always gonna say yes.
Babe, I'm slicing right again. It's those goddamn clubs that Walter sold.
It's the clubs.
Babe, there's a lady in her kitchen.
This is my friend Alice from the Potlucks.
Alice, another name. Third name.
Her daughter Scotty's gonna be staying with us for a couple of days. She's in the living room watching Little Mermaid.
Maybe. She might have changed the channel.
Like an actual kid?
Now you got 2 kids to take care of. Him and Scotty. Is that it? That was episode 5, and do you think that Wayne is still locked in that bathroom? Because she never went back for him, right? She said, stay in there until I come get you. You know, lock it and stay in there. And, you know, I guess the hospital people have to check on him eventually. That hospital reception lady, she just disappeared while the other guys were taking the other guy out. That's going to be so weird, though. That guy that's been complaining for episodes, he's going to wake up in Roy's frickin' ranch next episode. He won't have a clue what's going on. They have to know they got the wrong guy, right? Like, they could just Google him and he'd show up. Probably. We saw a lot of Lorraine in this episode. She was talking to... That first meeting with Roy was very fascinating because they're like the power players. two evil players in the whole season 5. So to see them interact was fascinating because they both stayed true to their own characters, and in the end they could not see eye to eye at all. Roy went to plan B, and well, she didn't go to plan anything. She lost Gotti in the end, and Nadine escaped the psych ward, and Danish was having one hell of a day. His own security guard asked him for his ID. Look, you gotta respect it. You know if he's asking you for your ID, he's gonna be asking everybody. You can trust him 100%. You can't trust him to make sure that the girl isn't taken, but he's good with IDs. He should be just the bouncer. His best role? Gator was told to stay in the car, which is kind of funny. But he came in, you know, he didn't mess it up. He saw the feds and he was straight out to warn everybody, you know. Clever, by the way, going back to the Wayne situation, for her to swap the names on the doors when she overheard, kind of conveniently, that they were coming for Wayne. I wonder what they would have done. It would have been like a trade situation, right? We'll give you Wayne back, you give us Nadine. Can't believe, I don't know, Lorraine thought she could buy him out. She thought she could just give him a number. I mean, I guess she's been doing that her entire life, and we saw her just in the scene before, and I guess that's what the scene was for. With those bank guys completely dominating them. And then later, she's dominating Indira with talk about debt. And her being the zookeeper. And everybody being in a cage. Did she say 90%? Does that include people with mortgages? I think that's maybe don't include. I'm curious what the stat is without mortgages. You know, because 90 cents really, really high to be in debt. Hey, Nightmare Before Christmas. Did you spot any references this week? I thought maybe when Scotty went in to watch The Little Mermaid, we'd overhear her listening to like A Nightmare Before Christmas, but I couldn't quite make out what she was watching. I might listen to that in editing. Turn it up a bit on the headphones just to see if I can spot anything. I wasn't really paying attention to it, though. I kind of forgot about the game. And there was that one episode in, you know, the Aliens season, where I couldn't find any references to UFOs or aliens. There was just one episode where I couldn't find anything. So I don't know, I must look that up too, because it bothered me at the time. We gotta see my favourite character, Mr. Golf. It's the clubs, you see. You know, if you just had those Pro Max ones, you know, he wouldn't be slicing his shots anymore. And yeah, the putting, I don't think you can, like, the device registers swing, but how do you do that with, there might be a separate one for putting. You know, like a separate thing that you hit that's more attuned for slower hits. I'm going to be looking up everything before next episode. But this episode felt very crowded. Everybody seemed closer together. Everybody was kind of meeting for the first time, or the feds came into it. You know, Roy was meeting not his daughter. And he was overhearing conversations between Indira and Danish, and everybody seemed really close together, and everybody's kind of open and honest with each other. Like Roy just laid it out. She's my wife. I thought there'd be some sneakiness about it, but there wasn't. And then at the end, Dorothy, Nadine, told the truth about her situation. You know? So, the only one who's in the dark right now is Wayne, because he hasn't opened that door yet. Hopefully they don't torture that poor hospital man. No, they're not going to torture him. Why would they torture him? They just want him for trade. They're not going to harm him. They might, though, when he starts talking. So yeah, this one was very dense. There wasn't a lot of downtime. There wasn't... Sometimes in Fargo you get these scenes that... Like, you know, at the end of the last episode where Roy's riding off on his horse? That kind of a scene. Or a quiet scene where somebody's thinking, or something. In this episode, it was just... They crammed so much into... It was a short episode too, 42 minutes. Even less with all the credits. But they crammed in so many people talking to so many people. It was a good one. I liked it. I want to see now if I can find out who narrated that tiger stuff. Jason Schwartzman from season 4. I knew I recognized the voice. I just couldn't place it. Yeah, that's cool. That's not the first time they brought back somebody from a previous season to do narration. Yeah. That's a pretty consistent thing that they've done. The next episode is called The Tender Trap. The Tender Trap. It's like a gilded cage, you know? Tender Trap. Well, this one was about the tiger. She sure did get out of those... How did she get out of those restraints, by the way? You know she was being held down. How did she get her hands free? Did that guy loosen them up? Did she just... Was she always able to... Did she... You know? Did she bring a shiv in with her? I might look at that again. Yeah, I don't know. They were just sort of free, you know? They were just sort of free. Not properly tied down or anything, you know? Right. Come back next week for The Tender Trap, episode 6. And we'll have some fun with Fargo. I think I'll be back next week. Depends on when I'm going home for Christmas, but the week after I'll definitely be gone. So there might be some double uploads in January when I get back. But we should get next week's. Right. Have a great day. I'll see you next time.